Hey everyone, it's Katie and welcome back to my vlog channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. Today's video I am going to be kind of like giving you my opinion on a TV show finale. So the other day the Fosters had their season, I think it was season 5 finale and everything, and it was really good. It was a 2-hour finale, so I watched it and everything. And I've watched this show since I was 17 years old. I was almost 18 when it came out. I would have turned 18 in September of 2013, so I was like 17 and almost 18 when the show came out. And I remember when it came out that like it was just like, oh, finally there's a show like this on TV and everything, and it was a very exciting show. I was a big fan of it from the start, and now that it's been on for 5 years and it's coming to a close this summer, it's kind of sad. Like they're only gonna have 3 more episodes, like a 3-hour special, one day each week. So I believe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of June is when they're gonna have like their ending. And I'm not necessarily recapping it. I'm just gonna mention my opinions on it, my opinions on this finale, on the show this season, all that kind of fun stuff. I asked on Twitter if you guys wanted to see this, and based on my poll, a lot of people said yes, do this. I'm also doing this for This Is Us, so if that one's not already up, it'll be up very soon. And I just love talking about TV. I love TV. I don't know if a lot of people know that about me, but I do love TV, and I've done reaction videos to a lot of shows like Jane the Virgin, Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, Chicago PD. Like I've pretty much done it all, like, so I figured might as well add another show to the mix. But this is in no way a recap. There are so many shows like on YouTube and just podcasts that really cover that very well, so I'm gonna leave that to them. I will link my favorites down below if you want to check that out. But yeah, I've been watching this show for a long time, so to see it end is kind of crazy. Now, I know a lot of like freeform ABC Family shows tend to only do about 5 seasons. That's kind of the range. Pretty Little Liars did do 7 seasons, but most of them average around 4 to 5 seasons, so I feel like this is pretty good. And I believe there's a spin-off maybe coming. I'm not sure if the 3 episodes is showing that or if the spin-off will come later. I'm not really sure. I thought I heard that rumor a little bit ago, but maybe not. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into my opinions. So this season I found to be very political, but I thought it was really good because these are stories that they should be telling about immigration and all that kind of fun stuff. Everybody has their own opinion on it and everything. I'm gonna continue to remain neutral, but I thought it was a cool story to see told this season and everything. And I feel like for Callie, I feel like that really just exposed her character, not like in a bad way, but like it really just showed her true colors and her true passions. Like I never liked that she was gonna go to school for art because she was always like the face of the foster care system. She was always like, when you think of somebody in foster care, you think of Callie or Jude and stuff like that. So I thought that was like very like, I don't know, I just thought that like, no, she's not gonna go to school for art. Like that's not her true calling. Like that can't be right. Like why would they do that? It was kind of like the thoughts that went through my mind. I was like, why? Like we know she's so passionate about many other things. So in the finale, when like she wanted to go to law school and everything, she wanted to go to the 5-year law program and everything, I was like, okay, this is where you're meant to be. Like this is just where you should be and everything like that. In the end, when they're at the graduation, which I'll get into that later, and it's like accepted into blah 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 5-year law program, I was like, yes, this is right. Mariana and Emma, them like battling each other this whole season was so annoying. So in the end, to see them help each other in the end was really nice. And Mariana didn't get into the internship she wanted to, but you know, everything happens for a reason and everything like that. And I don't know, just the relationship of the kids growing up and just that, and just the relationship of the moms growing up and seeing their struggles and everything. I really love that with the show and everything. And this finale, I don't know if it was my favorite one they ever done, but it was very, very good for being a finale and trying to close up the show, because I think when they were thinking this finale, they weren't sure if they were going to get another season or what was going to happen, so they wanted to close it up for the fans, which I love when shows do that and stuff, because there have been so many shows where you don't get closure and then the show gets canceled, and that's always annoying. So I really appreciate that they kind of went this route, and I appreciate we're getting 3 more episodes, so like a 3-hour movie basically, 1 each night and stuff. I don't know, there's not really much to like say. I have a lot of thoughts of everything more on the ending. But so I really also liked how they portrayed a disability in the show, like with Jesus's disability. I really liked how they showed that, especially this season. I really appreciated that just because I grew up having disability. I had a learning disability, so seeing that on a show was always something I wanted to see on a show. I feel like it's not talked about enough. Now I'm going to kind of get into the ending, but before I get into the ending, I just want to say the whole Mariana dating several guys thing really just like I am the person that believes she was meant to be with Matt. Wyatt, I'm just like, why? I'm sorry, Wyatt's funny and everything, but like I don't get that, and they were just like an odd match. I don't know. And then the guy next door, I was just like, what? So now on to the ending with the whole graduation and everything. I really loved how they did the graduation, how it was like Kelly and Brandon graduate, it was a current day and everything, and it was just made sense. And then you progress into the next year when Mariana graduates, Emma, and everything like that. And then you get into a couple years later, I believe it is, and then it's like Jude's graduating, and then everything's changing, which I'll get into it in a second. I have to talk about Grace and Brandon. I feel like for him, people are probably gonna hate that I'm saying this, but I feel like for him, she was the most real relationship that he had. I get people are all brawly and everything, but I'm just not one of those people. Like a few seasons ago when they're foster siblings, I was like, okay, I can get into this, like they're cute and everything, but I don't know, like now it's just weird. Like people are still hardcore for Bradley and I'm just like, that's weird. Like now they're like physically like adopted siblings and they're full-fledged siblings, let's be honest. So to the fact and maybe a time jump that they could possibly rekindle what they once had is kind of weird to me. But about Grace and Brandon, I feel like she was the most real girlfriend he has had. He has the most connection, I felt like, to her. And when she was like, oh, I'm cured or whatever she said, I was like, okay, they are going the happy route. But then she says later to her mom that I can't tell him the truth, and I was like, no, don't do this to me. And then you find out that she's sick, no, and she doesn't want to do more treatment, which I totally would understand if I was in her shoes. But yeah, just him singing to her as she's dying, and then she's just like laying there and he's singing her favorite song. I was like, no, don't do this to me. And just seeing him cry was just so sad, and I was just like, don't kill me like this, please. Oh, so sad. I was just like, oh. And then you get into the graduation after like Kelly and Brandon have a moment, which it was a moment. It wasn't like a moment, but it was a moment. It was cute and everything, and it was just, I don't know, it was just so cute and everything. But then they run to the graduation, which that was great. That was great just seeing him running. I'm just like, oh boy. And yeah, that was nice that Kelly was there for him. Of course, like they have that sibling relationship. I think they do. Like that's what I see and everything. And I don't know, like I don't really see more than that, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Grace was definitely, I loved her character. And I think what made their relationship real, which I found out the other day, is that actually David and I think her name, what the hell is her name? They are actually dating in real life, which makes their relationship real, I guess, in my opinion. I don't know. But yeah, that was great. And I just love the progression, how you see the graduation once after another, and then you see the kids get older and everything. They're not really kids anymore, actually. And then you just see the progression of how like they get everybody looks older and they're at another graduation, and it's just like, it's so like, I don't know, it was great and everything. It was great to see. Yes, and now with the 3-episode, so there's like a time jump, so like the kids are older, and then it's like at the end when it's Jude's graduation, Brandon reveals that he's engaged to Eliza, I believe her name is, somebody he's dating or whatever. You know, that was interesting. I'm just like, oh, they introduced another girl into the mix, and he would be the one to get engaged on, just putting it out there. And yeah, that was definitely interesting. There's definitely gonna be some drama to come, definitely, because in the preview, Kelly says something like, I just thought Brandon would date somebody more mature or marry somebody more mature, something like that. And Lena's like, don't ruin this wedding. and stuff, and they're having a wedding in Turks and Caicos. I'm like, yeah, that's realistic. But I know like from social media that they actually filmed it there, like they actually went on vacation there, and I think that's cool and everything. They're incorporating that in that. I don't know, everything's just so interesting. I'm interested to see what happens, and it's cool because you see like where everybody is and everything. And yeah, I don't know if I have any theories or anything I would want to happen. I don't know, like I don't want Brandon and Callie to end up together because I feel like where they're at is like good and everything. Like I like the sibling relationship. I would like to see certain characters we haven't seen in a while come back. Like I'd like to see Connor come back, but I don't think that'll happen. And I'd like to see characters like Lexi come back. I'd like to see people that we haven't seen in a while come back, but I doubt that'll happen or anything because I don't know, maybe it won't make sense since we only have 3 episodes left and there's just not really much room probably to do this and everything. But I'd like to see everybody end up with somebody, and then it would be nice to see even a flash forward when the kids are like, you know, maybe their 30s. I don't know, I feel like that would be interesting. But yeah, I don't know if I have any thoughts. Definitely as more sneak peeks come up when it comes closer, maybe I'll have more thoughts and everything. But I definitely think something with a wedding will happen. Like I don't know if he'll actually get married, but maybe he'll call it off or get cold feet. Something like that might happen. But definitely there's gonna be a lot of drama to come, and I'm excited. It's like an end of another era, which is crazy. That's how Pretty Little Liars was, and that's how The Fosters will be. And I will admit I wasn't really into this season all that much. I kind of just brushed through the episodes, but I'm excited with the ending. I'm excited to see what will happen and all that kind of fun stuff. If you have any theories, let me know them down below because I'd love to hear about them and all that kind of fun stuff. And I don't know if I have more to say, but it was a very eventful finale. It was a really good finale and I really liked it, but just not sure like what's gonna happen. But you know, that's why we're here. That's for the ride. But yeah, let me know your theories, your thoughts on the episode, the finale. Like this video if you enjoyed it. I'm gonna do more of these. If you want me to do more of these types of videos because I find them to be so fun, let me know down below. And please subscribe if you haven't already because I try to post vlogs and fun videos every single week here on this channel. And also subscribe to my main channel because I post there way more frequently. I usually post once a week. I usually post on Fridays, so definitely go subscribe over there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day and I will see you in the next video. Bye.